This is the second half of an event we're doing this weekend called La Poulet. And La Poulet is it's a party that actually started in 1933 in Meursault, in Burgundy, in France. And it was started by the Lafon family.
It's been started by my great-grandfather back in 1935, I guess. Yes, it's 1935.
You have Dominique Lafon, whose family started the Poulet, and so he's here representing Domaine de Comtesse Lafon.
It's a thing which happens once a year in Meursault still, with 800 people. And everybody brings his own bottles and shares.
It's a harvest festival where all the winemakers from the village come to a great hall, a great lodge, and a chef prepares a banquet, and the winemakers from the village bring bottles from their cellars, multiple bottles, and they start passing the bottles around and sharing and talking, and it just becomes this great country festival, very convivial, very friendly, and it really expresses the spirit and the generosity of Burgundy.
About a decade ago, Daniel Jonas, the longtime sommelier at Montmartre in New York, who's now with Daniel Boulud and his group, brought the Poulet to America. So it's a biannual event between San Francisco and New York. And we started scheming over a glass of wine on the patio, glass of Burgundy on the Nell patio last summer about doing it here. So we thought we'd just have a little mini Poulet during the winter and see what happens. And it's been altogether amazing fun.
But what is incredible to me, I've tasted the wines. First of all, they're showing really well. And I think no one of us has ever tasted or drank wine at that level of altitude. So I wonder how it's going to go. You know, it's part of the work. We have to control and know the effect of wine with high altitude. We're professional.
Well, apparently there are a lot of wine lovers who stay more or less long in Aspen. And I've brought two different wines, in fact, two different vineyards and two different vintages, just because they deliver different pleasures, different textures. I'm serving a 99 Moret Saint-Denis Clos de la Bussière, which is a Premier Cru, and also Chambolle-Musigny, Premier Cru, L'Écrat 2001.
These winemakers are all very, very famous. These are among the people who are most solicited to do events and tastings and visits in their cellars, and they usually say no because they're small family estates and they only have so much time. The way I got them to do this one was I said, let's go skiing in Aspen for a few days. I have a friend there, Richard, of course, the little Nell. And in exchange, you know, we'll ski. Maybe we'll do a little wine dinner or two.
As a sommelier, these are the winemakers that you most look up to. And as a sommelier and restaurateur, you know, these are chefs that are, you know, the best meals you could possibly hope for. So it's an amazing treat to have them in your own backyard.
All right, well, we are lucky enough to be joined by the man of the hour, of course, the great world-famous chef, Daniel Boulud. How are you today?
Thank you, I'm well. I ski all morning. We were a little bit late to come to the party here, but I'm very excited. We're cooking a Burgundian dish today. Here, we are preparing a fricassee of frog legs with snail and chicken oysters and spatzeli. Normally, the Poulet in New York is 6 times the size, and it's a huge event. And here, it's very intimate, it's very casual, it's fun. I mean, the people, they're so happy. I mean, all the winemakers, the Whitner from Burgundy, they're so excited to be here.
To expand the Daniel empire from New York to Palm Beach to Vegas to kitchenware to spices. What's next? What have you not done that you still want to do?
Well, we're going to start with DJ Daniel Jonas. We're going to start wine bar in New York. The good thing with Daniel Jonas and I is that we wear the same first name. So when we're going to do the wine bar, it don't matter which Daniel is there, as long as there is one.
And one more question. You, in your many, many years, you've received unbelievable acclaim. Best chef in New York City, one of the best 10 restaurants in the world, chef of the year. But you've really seen chefs come out as celebrities. Is it exciting for you to see restaurants and food getting this type of attention that they are now?
I think it's exciting because as long as a chef don't believe in all this success and celebrity, because at the end what makes a chef the most happy, I think, is to be in the kitchen. And if a chef is in the kitchen and is cooking, he remains maybe this humble man who can strive through success and not be bothered. I mean, I see, for example, people like Wolfgang Puck or even Emerald or many of my friends, and Thomas Keller and all that, they stay in the kitchen, and they really, where they're the most happy is with their chef in the kitchen. And so as long as a young chef don't believe, then they want to be on TV and they want to be famous and a star before they learn how to cook, they should first spend time in the kitchen, learn really how to cook, then maybe they might get lucky and become famous.